Hello again. Nice of you to join us. Before we start our next video on the cruise what we're currently on, we've been asked, why do we not go to Crick? Well, it wouldn't serve a purpose for us, to be honest. We don't like the commercialisation of things, and we've had enough of being in crowds and with loads of people. We like it being a little bit quieter these days. So it's not for us. It wouldn't serve a purpose because the things what we are interested in, it doesn't really cover. Many of the boats are, not all, but many of the new boats in particular, the shells are just not there for us. The design is just not right. And I can't believe people don't think about that with boats. And the interior fit outs now are more on gadgets than looking at the quality of materials used inside. And I think we have other priorities. So it's not for us. It's quite simple. We're not being funny or anything, and we know many people love Crick Boat Show. But I'll stop talking about that now because I said I wouldn't do it for too long. And we'll get on with the main part, which is our cruising video. So come along and let's see what you think about it. So we'll get going. Over quite a few years, this is the winding hole, by the way, but just here you're looking at now on the corner, we watched a boat slowly but surely disintegrate over a few years and eventually sink to the bottom, and had to be taken out eventually. Just apart from it being on a shelf, it seems to have a lot of hassle from other boats if it's windy. So we've stayed once moored up or tied up there, but I don't think we'd bother again. Right, we're going through bridge 97. To the left, as many people who are watching will know, is the Canal, but we're not going that way. I think you might have seen enough of that for a while, because there's quite a few boating vloggers who are up there for months and months during the winter. So we'll give it a miss for now. We might go up later in the year. So we'll continue for now. Man, after all, we did more on the Llangollen for 18.5 years, so we might know it a bit. But it is nice to go back now and then. It really is. But like I say, we'll give it a miss for now. You can have, well, you do have plenty of memories when you've been boating as long as us ancient people. But I remember on a regular basis we used to come down to this area, and I don't know why, but I used to always go fishing here in this area, and that was in about 1978-79 when we started. But I always made certain I had my fishing rod and had a few hours fishing. I always remember that each time I come past here. Just a couple of things what I thought I'd just tell you. Throughout the world there's different types of birds. You know, grizzly bears, koala bears, but they've all got something unique. Because if they were all wearing socks and shoes, the unique thing is they'll always have bare feet. Just thought I'd let you know that. This is another one of my fishing areas in my younger days. It's funny really, because I don't know why I always used to just fish in this area. I have no idea. One thing I have noticed over the years, the trees have gone a lot higher. They weren't very high at that time, just full of cows in the field. But time goes on. The trees mature well, and so do we. Well, the Bar Bridge has reopened. Only just, it's not been open that long. Normally it's a port of call for us, but at the moment it's not on our schedule. No doubt we'll try it at some point, but not yet. But it's nice to see a pub reopening after being closed down for a few months. and there's people in the beer garden, and hopefully some people inside as well. But we'll reserve judgment on it until we've actually been in. Like I said, we've got other things planned for this evening. We've got all our food ready and that, and some nice wine. So our visit to the Bear Bridge will come in the future. So for now we'll be sailing past. Looks like it's had a lick of paint as well. Might have had even more inside, I suspect it has. And I'll be turning right very soon, hopefully in my normal manner. Round in one. Who needs one of them bow thrusters even though we've got one? On the Middlewich again. I do like this canal, the Middlewich, I always have. It can get very, very busy because it's part of the route of the 4 counties, and also the hire boats what come from at the top from Anderson Boats, and there's a couple of other ones up there what I forgot, but they all shoot down this way at certain times and shoot back because the priority is to get to the Llangollen. But soon be at our moorings, and no doubt we'll have a relaxing evening with a fine bottle of wine, probably an Amarone. Well, we've got 3 choices: Amarone, Barolo, Champagne or Chablis. God, we're spoiled, aren't we?
just starting to get a little bit breezy. Well, in fact, quite windy. But do not worry, you will not get wind noise on our videos, honestly. We have software to remove that, because I just cannot stand listening to video when all you're hearing is all this wind blowing, and then the famous apologies for the wind noise sign comes up. Well, that's what we don't like. So even though it's windy, I'm pretty certain you won't hear anything apart from me talking. Oh, bring back the wind, we prefer that. Anyway, very, very soon we're on the early parts of the Middlewich branch of the Shropshire Union, which I will refer to as the Middlewich Canal from now on the trip up it. We're hopefully mooring up in about 5 minutes. Fingers crossed. We're just coming up to bridge number 4 now, and we're hoping to get a mooring on the left side, preferably a bit towards the locks. That's what we want to do, past the windy knoll. But we'll see what it's like, because this is a popular spot for mooring up for the evening, or for 2 days for us, or 2 weeks for some, yes. But it could be packed, but we'll see. We'll see.
A double bonus for you, a second story. This is about me and my mate who went for a walk in a farmer's field, and we're walking through the field, lovely views, and we came across, well, it looked like a well, or it was a big hole anyway when we looked down it. So we got a few pebbles and threw it down. We said, we'll wait for the noise, and we waited and we waited, nothing. So, cool, that must be really deep. So we found some bricks, some big bricks, and some big stones, and we carried them over and said, well, listen now. So we threw it down, and we obviously expected something, didn't we? But no, nothing again. Thought, wow, that must be so deep. Can't understand it. We'll give it one more go. And then just not too far from us, I knew it was going to be a bit of a challenge, but there was a railway sleeper. Oh, big heavy piece of wood. It must have been about 8 foot by 6 inch by 6 inch, real weight, and we struggled to lift it. But we thought, if we throw that down, we must surely hear something. So we grabbed hold of it, struggled with it, threw it down. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Totally baffled. So we thought, well, give up. We'll never find out anything about that. And we thought that was it. Anyway, the next thing, this goat comes shooting out the field, flies past us, and jumps down the blinking well or the hole. We thought, wow, that's a funny thing to do. Anyway, this fella, this farmer, I think he was, come past towards us, and he says, have you seen a goat? And we says, yeah. He said, but unbelievably, it run past us and jumped down that big hole, that well. And he said, oh no. He said, that can't be mine, because mine was tied to a railway sleeper. Get worse, don't they? Well, I thought I'd give you that one as well. No more in this video, so you're safe from any more of those groans what you all have.
A few moorings here, so we'll go past this boat here because there's a jenny on the back, and I don't want that blasting out all the time while we're in the boat, so we'll go in front behind this one in ahead with a Ukraine flag on. Well done. Yes, me and Bernadette are strong supporters of Ukraine, we really are. Right, so here we are at the top of the locks on the Middlewich, or they're at the beginning of the Middlewich branch. Whichever you want now, we're here. You get off when you want, and so will I. Very good, excellent.
Well, that's our video done again. You know, we finished our little trip, had a few discussions and a few, I don't know whether to call them jokes or not, or stories or just nothing. It's up to you to decide. But I hope you've enjoyed watching, and we'll see you very, very soon in a new video. But in the meantime, please, we don't do it for any monetization, as you know, but please have a go at subscribing and being notified with the bell. We appreciate your comments, share it with your friends, and just let's see how our videos develop, and see, even if we don't follow the rules, our views can increase a little bit. Who knows? Main thing is, I love doing the videos as and when I feel like doing them. That's the main thing. Right, definitely it. And it really is my turn to, I think it's my turn to make dinner today. So, no more shenanigans, as they call it. I better stop and I'll go and see what's on the menu. Ta-ra!